plane.
Okay, I want to just give a little history on the snowplane for my grandchildren here. I inherited it from my dad, who built it, and I got it in winter of 1978-79. I think my dad started building this about in the late 50s. Originally, he had a Model A motor on it. My brothers, Harold and Carl, they were running it, and I think they wrecked the motor. I think they put a rod through the block. So eventually my dad bought a Corvair engine. They're made from 1960 to 64. So my dad had a Corvair on it, and he had his own propeller. My dad made all his own propellers. Then in the early 70s, Lennis, my son, was going to NATE in Vermilion, and I think his name was Bill Belton, had a completely rebuilt Corvair engine, and I bought it from him. He had it originally repaired and overhauled for a homemade airplane. Then after that, I bought a propeller from Texas made for this snowplane. My dad originally had made the skis out of 45-gallon oil drums. And right now I've got them lined with stainless steel. My dad didn't have any lights on it. I put them on. And maybe if you have a look back here, on the original motor my dad had, he had some old power takeoff couplings for thrust and an old bearing. And this motor's got a regular prop conversion on here. It's all pressure fed, and it's real good and tight. This ring gear was bought from Miles Garage when I worked there. It's a Model A ring gear. Previous to that, my dad didn't have a starter on it, so he put a Volkswagen starter on it, a Model A ring gear. He had to crank it by hand, and this one time it took off on him and it went right across a half section and ended up in a big bluff, so he put a self-starter on it. The only other thing, it's got a 8-gallon Volkswagen fuel tank, and other than that, there's an oil gauge and an amp gauge over here that's off the 56 Dodge. My dad put that on. I got a tachometer for Christmas. I installed it. Other than that, it's pretty well original. So I'm going to start it, and we're going to head out to the field, and Glenn's going to take some pictures of it in motion. So I'll start it up, and I can start it from inside or outside, but I'll start from outside. Head out to the field.
Dad's gonna go for a burn. It's going out of sight. Doesn't take long to go to the quarter section. Sounds like he's got her opened up now.
get in the picture now. We're trying to go down the road here. Doing about 45 miles an hour. All by myself.